Everybody, we lost cell service. Monday morning quarterback, episode 14, take 2. Just got here to the Lawrenceburg Speedway for the World of Outlaw race tonight. And wrapping up a busy weekend of racing for everybody at CSI. And Midget Week starts tomorrow, so it doesn't stop for us. But had a great week. As we'd said earlier, Tyler Courtney kicked it off by winning the Holman Classic at Terre Haute, and we swept the podium there. The next day, DJ Hamilton set quick time for the Little 500, which was awesome. And the week just kept rolling on. We had a bunch of wins at the Midwest Thunder at Waterford. Colin Mitchell won a couple. CJ Horn picked up a win, as did Paul Owens. Josh Grady got a win out in Sholo his first night on our shocks. And then Tyler Courtney won the Josh Burton Memorial. So, good weekend for us. I wrapped up at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway yesterday for the 500. J.R. Hildebrandt came in 11th, utilizing our shocks. And Sage Karam, unfortunately, crashed out running 6th. We were going to be in a good position for a top 5. He cut a right rear down. It's about 40 laps to go, so... Brian Carber won the prelim night and the final night of the 600cc non-wing nationals, utilizing our new bump rubber kit, something that he got from Hyper Chassis. Chance Crumbs tuned in. His dad said that they won last night, utilizing the bump rubber kit on the left rear and right rear of their micro. So continuing to have a lot of success with that, and we have those back in stock. So anybody that is needing those, we have those in stock. So again, kind of an odd time at a racetrack here Monday, trying to answer questions for you guys. And then we'll be back to our normal. We're going to go 9 o'clock Eastern time, kind of on a regular basis moving forward. That seemed to work good for everybody, and even the Australia and New Zealand folks. Nate Foster, second in Modified World Formula Midwest Thunder. Congratulations. So anybody that's tuned in, go ahead and fire away at your questions. We'll answer questions here for a little bit before we head into the pits to help customers here tonight. And I apologize, this is take 2. The first video, we were a couple minutes in and lost cell service as we were kind of driving through the country to get to Lawrenceburg Speedway here tonight. So if you're tuned in, let us know how the weekend went. Let us know any questions you have, and we'll get those answered. Kind of coming up for us this week, we'll follow the Indiana Midget Week through its courses. Tuesday, we're at Montpelier. Wednesday's Gas City. Thursday, Lincoln Park. Friday, Bloomington. Saturday's back here at Lawrenceburg. I'm going to take that night off to take Hudson BMX racing. And then Sunday we'll be at Kokomo, and then leaving early Monday to join you, John Randall, in Waco, Texas, late Monday night, and then we'll be headed over to Dallas on Wednesday for the National Quarter Midget race. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. We didn't get any emailed in today. I'm assuming everybody was enjoying a fantastic Memorial Day with their family, but let us know how you did this weekend, and ask any questions you have. That's why we're doing this program. Even on a holiday when we're at a racetrack, we want to give you guys as much information as we can. Apologize if the video quality or the sound isn't great. We're, like I say, just pulled into the pit area here at Lawrenceburg and trying to knock this out before we go check on customers. So 20 of you or so tuned in. Anybody have any questions? Vance just tuned in. And he's right here. He just drove us here as I was trying to do the video while wrapping up the drive. No questions. Everybody just wanted to see my shiny face and hear how the weekend went. Jay Brooks, question. RS17 on a wet tacky track. The first thing that we would normally do is increase gas pressure. That will improve the reaction time of the shock and help the car get through the holes better. That would be the number one adjustment. And then we would just go to our tacky setting on the sheet that you should have got with your shocks. So a little more rebound in the front shocks, depending on whether the right rear is compression or rebound adjustable, maybe increasing compression or decreasing rebound. But the more gas pressure is really going to help the car get in and out of the holes and be a lot better. It'll hold a nicer platform on a tacky or a rough track. Bump stops on right front for dry around the bottom. So that's a great question, Chip. We've seen more and more people running the bump rubber on the right front of wing sprint cars, especially 305s with the heavy engine. I haven't experimented with it a whole lot, but if you're having a problem on stop and go tracks of the car getting over to the right front too hard and not rolling the corner the way you want, I think it would work great. So if you do try that, let us know how that works for you. And that's something that's on our agenda to do some testing with this summer. We just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm sure as I walk through the pit area here tonight, we'll see some guys with a bump rubber on the right front. So, good question. And I think our progressive bump kit, whether you ran just 2 or if you could fit 3, would work well. I don't think you need to do a traditional foam one. Thomas Hall, RS12 on tacky rough with a heavy driver. So with an RS12, we did make a twin tube and a gas version of that shock. If you have a twin tube, which I'm assuming what you're referring to, you're going to want to add rebound to the front shocks, and depending on if your right rear is compression adjustable or not, you'll want to increase compression or decrease rebound if it's rebound adjustable, and that'll help you. If your tracks are rough often and you are a heavier driver, I would recommend at least getting a gas shock for the right rear. I think that'll overall help your program substantially. Jay, if you're going to run our progressive bump kit on the rear of a micro, the sheet will tell you what to start with as far as a gap. Off of memory, I think you're going to be about 3/4 of an inch on the left rear and like 1.25 inches on the right rear. Don't quote me on that. I would have to refer back to our sheet, but that's pretty much in the ball game of where you would be. And if the track is heavy and rough, you would run a larger gap just to get the car traveling some more before it gets into the bump rubber and loads the tires harder. So that's a good question. Any other questions from anybody that's tuned in? Appreciate the participation. And if we sign off and you think of something, go ahead and comment, and I will reply to you with an answer. If nobody else has any questions, we're going to sign off and get in here to the races and check on customers. We hope you guys have a great finish to your Memorial Day. And thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you guys next week as we're headed to Texas. So we'll be doing this segment live from the motorhome probably. Thank you guys, and have a great day.